Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 11 of Introverted Oasis. I thought that I'd just work on this island a little more and then go from there. So, my family and I sort of traveled to the Finger Lakes region because it is kind of close to where we live. And one of the sort of wineries is called Toast, basically winery, but I think they were originally called Pompous Ass Wines, but I think they had to rebrand because it wasn't family friendly. But I feel like that's kind of dumb when you sell wine. I feel like there has to be a little leniency with that. But anyways, they had mugs and I think they also have wine glasses. So next time I go back there, I want to have wine. I mean, not want to have wine, I mean, I want to get the glass. Just because I think it would be funny on New Year's Eve or something. Just to be when everyone else is using a champagne glass, just be using that instead. I just think that's funny. But yeah, me and my dad now have matching mugs that say Pompous Ass Wines. Or just Pompous Ass on it. That's great. Oh my god. But yeah, the drive was great. Rain started to happen, but in general, the drive was great. But yeah, I've been just having a minor sort of just depressive spiral. I just can't get myself to draw. I don't know if that's essentially procrastination. That it kind of is, but at the same time it kind of isn't. Because I know when I get up to do it, I'll do it, but I don't. So I don't know if that's a procrastinatory sort of thing specifically, but that definitely exists and it's a bit of my existence, definitely. So yeah, I was going to basically talk to someone I basically have a history of this person. I'm not gonna disclose specifically what, but basically yeah. But I was going to talk to this person and I was planning on it, but basically what happened was something came up with family and they could probably drive themselves out without a doubt, but also at the same time anything that isn't anything that's Target or Big Lots, for example, any major department store is not near where we live. It's not it's close to an hour out. So it's just it's probably an easy drive. But at the same time, it's I just want to be there in case, because Google does not understand my mom and grandma's accent well. They could say it correctly and fluently, and Google would be no. So, yeah. But while I was there was this sort of mini thing of Optimus and B. That was G1. There was one with you could get one with Optimus and Starscream and Bumblebee and Starscream as well, but I wanted Optimus and B, so I got them, and they are honestly so cute. Oh my god, they are my sons. Anyone who hugs them, I am kicking their ass. And if you hear a pitter-patter in the background, it is raining where I live, so that should help the smoke that we've been having for a couple days. Which basically, by the way, I think my body just gets sick when the weather changes like that, because I just get massive migraines and I felt stomach virus sort of symptoms. So yeah, my body probably knows when smoke's going to happen before a lot of people, basically. I feel yeah, so recently recently I went to Barnes and Nobles, or Barnes and Noble I mean, to like acquire volume 4 of Lore Olympus, which I could, the only like sort of major store that like would carry new releases is the Walmart, and that's like about 20 minutes out, close. But basically, I've been basically waiting to like get it from there for like a while, and I'm glad I didn't get it from there, because if you go to Barnes and Noble to get Lore Olympus, they have an alternative cover and also tote bags, which IFS they have in Lore Olympus tote. Like as I was at checkout, the lovely cashier asked if I wanted to put it in the bag, and I saw the Lore Olympus tote bag in the background, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that. So it's mine now. And it's so cute, like, and it shows like an exact sort of screen cap from volume 4. Like I recognized it when I was reading in this, oh my god, like, but Lore Olympus in general is a good franchise series, so like, if you haven't gone into it or anything yet, I think you should, whether it's like on the platform Line Webtoon or whatever, you should get into it. Like, it's really good. Like, oh my god, like, I definitely have an attachment to Hades and Persephone. And just like, yes, like they kind of sort of have an interaction and like in the story, and like basically Hades tells Apollo, like it's an interaction between Hades, Persephone, and Apollo, and like Hades basically says, dude, if Persephone wanted to talk to you, she would. Leave her alone. And I'm just like, thank you. He gets it. like it's like, as a person, I've been in Persephone's sort of shoes, like in a way, like I've been in a position where people did not want to leave me alone, like literally, like I would tell like my peers who literally annoyed me, like, hey, leave me alone, and they would not leave me alone. It's like, oh my god. Which, by the way, I just want to say, like, the school, like, I talked to the school about this when it was happening, and just like, they helped. They did the same thing I did, like they told them to leave me alone too, which that worked for a day. But they did it again the next day, and I'm just like, bruh, do I need to like get physical with you? Is that what it's gonna take? Like, oh my god, like. So I'm just gonna head home because it's getting dark and I don't wanna die. I don't know, I almost touched there, but okay. So while I was at Barnes and Noble, there was like some really cute boys, without a doubt. Like I found them cute. Like I was in the manga section a little bit because like there's a Transformers manga. Believe it or not, like it's only 3 issues, so like I'm probably just gonna order it as a gift to myself for my birthday, because like I saw them once and just holy fucking fuck, and just like, yeah, I want to read them because I'm curious how that works, like, honestly. And just, yeah, like, I've unlocked a new type from simply going to Barnes & Noble. Fictional men and men that like to read. Like, those are, like, my types, deadass, honestly. Like, I wanted to, like, give my info or something, but I just couldn't, because all these people are, like, close to an hour away from me, which probably like doesn't sound like as much a problem to you guys as it is to me, because I have a medical condition where I cannot drive for like too long. My MD like will let me drive for like a half hour at most before I start basically dozing off. Like, it's a pain on the ass. It's like, oh my god, like, It's absolutely annoying. But yeah, like there's a Wendy's near there, and just this kind of the bacon there is great. Like I know it's unhealthy, but like it's really filling. Like I could probably have a sort of burger like that any sort of day of the week. And like I forgot I meant this, but that Chester saw me open and put doors in, not doors in, dirt in. I put that outside of sort of recording last time because I just knew that while this is happening, the dirt's gonna pile up. So yeah, just wanted to have a sort of chest there for that. I'm trying to remember where I'm going. So, like the 30th of June, basically, my family and I went to like an amusement park called Knobels, which is great and totally like affordable. Like you could go and like there's free admission and free parking, which like as a person who's from New York, yeah, you don't get that. Like you literally don't. Like everywhere in town, there's like everywhere you turn in New York, whether it be like Long Island, like there's always some sort of fee or like cats. Like it's annoying and kind of not fair, I feel like, at the same time. Because like you should be able to like see this stuff before like paying, like if it's like an amusement park or like a regular park or beach in there, or like I feel like making people pay for like just things that are like regular and stuff is just dumb. But yeah, also that park Knobels, you can bring like dogs and stuff, but they have to be like leased, which I 100% agree with. Like, so like Novo basically got to socialize, and he's like the kind of dog that like loves saying hi to other dogs, but like he won't get aggressive. He'll just like sort of only growl if it's like too much for him. Which like he doesn't bite, he just growls as a sign that's like, okay, this is too much for me now. Please leave me alone. Which like I respect that kind of, because it's like, how else are dogs supposed to show that they want to be left alone? Like when like socialization is too much, and I'm like, how else are they supposed to show it? You know. But yeah, also he didn't do it at the park, by the way. He just does it whenever it gets too much, but he did not do it at the park at all, to my knowledge. So yeah. But anyways, there's sort of a ride that like basically if you go down it, it's past like a whole sort of wave of water if you're on it, but also there's a deck where you can also get splashed from it. And also if you're like outside of it, there's a splash zone, so you can get splashed by it. So it was a particularly hot day, so me and my mom, like, when we got it the first time, I just held my dog and just was like, hey, I know you probably won't like this, but it's hot and you're gonna complain. So I basically just held him. He just got drenched, but my mom did it again, like, later, and like, oh, definitely, after like 2 or 3 more times of that, he was absolutely drenched. So, yeah, but their food just, even though it's like amusement park food, was generally great, and just, yeah. There was a sort of ride called the Tristan tour, which I went with my mom, and basically, like, it's not bad. Like, some of the twists are slow, but it will randomly like twist twice really fast, and it's like that's the part I hate, because it's so fast, like, oh my god. And like I don't think the operators have control of that aspect. I think they can only stop and start and stop the ride. But like they can't control like how fast each one spins. But like it's not fast to like kill you or anything, it's just slightly quick, so yeah. And I went on my first roller coaster with my dad, which I haven't, excuse me, my throat. I haven't been on a roller coaster, like ever. I don't know why, I don't know if it's like the horror stories, but like it was just not my forte. I just like was scared. And the only way I can like get out of that is that I have to like force myself to like go on it basically, because like I overthink, I feel like. So yeah. And yes, I know this is probably going to be a little over because I just want to finish this and I am so close. So yeah. But there was a ride where basically like there would be tracks and there would also be like wooden tubes. Like I think Knobels has one of the last wooden roller coasters like in America maybe. But basically like the sort of roller coaster would go on the tracks, and then when it gets to a tube, it would basically go side to side, and like me and my dad probably shouldn't have been in the same car. I'm gonna be honest, because like the total accumulative weight for people to be in the car is like 400 pounds, and I think we were both either like a little, like very slightly over that, or like just barely under. So like I had the wrong luck, but yeah, I thought I had more dirt. It's apparent that I don't, so I will finish this in the next episode. But yeah, basically like it would go side to side, and just like you could think it was about to like fall over, but like it did in the tube part, and like I definitely felt that. And like it was fast too, but like by the end of it, I was like, okay, that's not that bad. But like the speed and like it twisting and like the feeling of it potentially falling over, even though you know it won't, like that kind of probably got to me. But yeah, it was a great ride. I enjoyed it. I recommend not going with someone if you know that your weight might be about the max. That's all I'm gonna say. But like yeah, like it's just I want to do more like roller coasters and stuff, but like all I have is like stuff for children's, maybe slightly above that, and then maybe barely like the absolute like sort of like high level sort of rides, and then there's the ones that are the absolute highest. Sorry, I did not mean to touch my mic. Have absolute like highest level of the entire that like an amusement park could be, or a roller coaster could be. So it's just like that go upside down and stuff, and it's just like great. I can only imagine how many people have died on that, and I don't think I won't know. But yeah, there was a one-man circus, which like I'm just gonna say that they tried their best because they did, like that's all I'm gonna say. Like I feel like when you reach a certain age, you shouldn't do circus acts. That's all I'm gonna say. But there's also a band called Jukebox, so you should go check out their music's actually like they make great music. So yeah, like, and I think they have some originals as well. So I'd recommend to check them out. They have great covers, definitely. Just yeah. So we need to get some coal and finish that island, basically. Definitely plans for next episode. So I'm just gonna leave these all here. Maybe have a shovel down there just in case. Just yeah. So that's a wrap. I'm gonna head to bed. When it gets dark enough, come on. You can only sleep at night. It's basically night. But yeah, I'm gonna end the recording here and just see you all in the next episode. So, deuces.